Hey y'all, welcome back to my full house. I've got my girls with me today. We are at Sam's Club. We're gonna head in here in a few moments. I have a really bad headache too, by the way. Anyways, we have a lot going on, right? And so we have no time for that. So I'm gonna head in here though. We are still kind of, the kids that don't feel the best are still at home. So I took the 4 girls with me. We just went to Walmart. We picked up some clothes for them and some of the boys, or actually all the boys. So everybody's got some clothes, and we'll show you guys that when we get home. I'm going in here mainly for like flour. I want to see what they carry in flour. I don't think I've ever bought flour here. Normally I get it at Costco, but I'm not going there today. And the kids really enjoy my homemade chicken strips, so I'd like to continue that. So I'm going to see what kind of flour they carry here. If it's something that I'm not familiar with like the taste wise, I might just go to like my local grocery store and get some flour there. But yeah, we're gonna take you guys along and see what's going on in Sam's Club. It's been a while since we've been here, so I'm actually excited to see if they have any new food or sales going on. So let's get going. And I've got, again, all the girls with me. They all just got a snack from Walmart, and we're gonna head in after they finish it. All right, so we're gonna head out now. Are you guys excited to come with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't been with us for a while, so we're gonna head in and see what they have going on. Yeah, so we're feeling much better. Just, I'm a little tired and I got my headache, but you know, I'll live. Gotta stay hydrated. How are you feeling, Mabel? Better?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go in. All right, so I don't normally bring the kids with me like this, but again, I try to do this from time to time. That way they can experience what it's like to go shopping, pick out their own stuff. And they just got these cute little zip-up jackets at Walmart, and they each picked them out, and they look really cute on them. So that won't be in the haul. They already took it, but you guys got to see it. It's cute. So we're gonna head in and see what's going on, and hopefully get everything we need here. That would be great. But if not, we might head to Aldi's after this as well. We've got sandals on, boots.
I have boots on.
What do you have on? Tennis shoes. Oh, and your sweater matches your tennis shoes. How cute. Very fashionable. All right, heading in. You gonna grab a cart? Are you going in the cart?
No.
No. I know. You wanna walk? You wanna walk like a big girl? Nevaeh wants to go in the cart.
No.
All right, let's go. Oh, they still have those blankets on sale too. Those are super soft. Very cute. Oh, that one's cute. I don't think we saw that one the last time. $14.98. That's adorable. But we didn't come for that. This is a really good deal for Thanksgiving, $11.98. That's yummy. Alrighty, let's go. And then they also have a crock pot. How big? 7 quart for $47.98. I need a bigger one than that though. And then they have cute paper plates. They've changed them up a bit for $9.48. Tootsie Rolls, candy galore. Obviously Halloween is approaching us, so they've got all the goodies for the trick-or-treaters. A lot of different options. Big box of candy here for $25.98. Yummy. We like candy. We would buy a bag and just store it away and have it every now and then, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, these are cute. So they have a lot of brownies for $21.98. Cookies, I think, for $21.98 as well. And look at all these cupcakes, Mabel. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Little. Yeah. Different, huh? Isn't that pretty, Mabel? All their decorations are out right now. Pretty cool. They have a lot of options for protein, and I'm just trying to like see what would be the best one for our family. So obviously they have this one. We've done this before. This is on sale. It's actually a really good price. This is the one we normally would get, the whey protein, but that is not on sale. And then they also have this protein down here. That's not a bad option either. So I'm thinking I might go with this one for $26.98. Do you want to put one of these in the cart for mommy?
Sure.
We're going to do the chocolate one. Thank you. All right, they have a lot of different options on their bar soap and their body wash. That's why I like to come here a lot, because of all the different options. I grew up using this kind of soap right here, this Caress. And that is $8.98. That's actually a really good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and get that this time, because I know it works just fine, and that's a really good deal. Again, more deodorant, body things that we need. I know we need some hand soap on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up some hand soap for $7.80 or 98 cents. Thank you, Nevaeh. Yes, and that is only $9.98. We don't need any for the boys, so we're good. And then again, they have different options for the boys that we would normally pick up, and they are really good deals as well, and they are on sale. And then they also have coconut milk and sheer butter on sale, as well as this other one. I think that's an off-brand of the Pantene, but they're both such great deals. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these because I like this one. All right, let's go, guys. We need to get some seasoning and some other odds and ends. All right, we're just gonna pull right over here by the seasonings, you guys. So here are seasonings that we need. So we're definitely gonna go ahead and get one of these ranch seasonings. We've been making our homemade chicken strips, and this is really yummy. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and that is $6.98. All right, sorry guys, the music's very loud, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take you guys along and show you what they have without noise at this moment. Alrighty, so we're gonna also get some minced garlic. I'm gonna get one of those. I'm gonna get one of these. It's a good deal. So this is interesting. I think you guys have told me about this. But I don't know if I'm going to get that just yet. So this is chicken base. What is this? Chicken, the main ingredient. Huh, interesting. Bunch of different options. What is this? Oh, it's just cocoa powder. Okay. Gravy. That's actually a really good deal. I think we're going to go ahead and get that. So you guys, I'm so new to this. This is interesting to me. Okay, we're going to get one of these because we like mashed potatoes, and that might be good. Okay, and now we have vanilla bean paste. We don't need that. Yeah, we need the vanilla extract. So these are $10. So I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and get 2 of them. We cook a lot and bake, I should say. Okay, so we need one of these for $8.88. All right, so we're also gonna get diapers and wipes while we're here. And then let's go ahead and grab one of these ranch as well. Thank you. They're on sale. Well, if you scan and go, they're on sale. I didn't scan and go, so that's going to be $12.50 already. Oh, this is the big thing of ranch. I wonder if we would like this. I think we should try this. It's only $10.82. Yeah, let's put this one back and let's try it. Grab a container that doesn't look like it's cracked, okay? Perfect. Yeah, let's try it. See what we think. Thank you, honey. Then they have Chick-fil-A sauce. Bacon bits are on sale for $7.98. All right, so we're grabbing one bacon crumble. And then, let's go, pretty girl. Hi, baby. Yay. Okay, so we do need some noodles. These are on sale for $7.02. I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 of these. So you guys wanna go ahead and put 2 of those boxes in the cart? Thank you for your help. Good job, thank you. Doing good. Okay, we have plenty of spaghetti sauce. You know what we could, I just trying to think. 2, 4, 6, it's actually about the same that I would spend at Target. Why don't we go ahead and get 2 of them because we love our chicken Alfredo and we're all out of it and it is on sale for $6. So it's actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and get quite a few. That's their favorite. All right, they've got a lot of spaghetti sauce we don't need. We still have those kind of noodles at home. And we have our Parmesan. Don't need any of that cheese. We do need some of this though because I love making my chicken tortilla soup. So that's $7.48. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab one of those. Thank you. Okay guys, so we made it back home. We are doing a lot of things. My husband is actually gonna help bring everything in and set that up for you guys. So we're gonna do a little time lapse for you guys, but real quick, I'm gonna show you a couple things. I did pick up this nacho cheese sauce. We are gonna make nachos this evening. So we're gonna be using that. I haven't tried it before, so I'm very curious to see how it tastes. And then also the nachos, pickle jalapeno peppers. I think my husband will really enjoy these, so that's why I went out of my way this time to pick those up for him. And I like to try them too. So I'm gonna get started on cooking nachos for dinner this evening while he brings most of the stuff in. The kids I think are gonna help too, but yeah. All right, see you guys in just a little bit. Guys, everything I picked up at Sam's Club, Target, and Walmart. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start right over here by all the seasonings that I got. Now, you're gonna see this right here is my seasoning rack, and we are running a little bit low on our seasoning. So I wanted to make sure that I am not running low. So when I went to Sam's Club today, I was like, let's go ahead and grab all the seasonings that we normally use and some new seasonings that we're gonna be using because we're making some new meals. So my main seasoning that we like to use is, of course, garlic powder. So we got our garlic powder. And then, of course, I love using onion powder. And then some new ones that we're going to be trying that I don't normally use in meals is parsley. Stay tuned for some new meal ideas coming to you in November. All right, and then right here we have our lovely ranch seasoning. We like to use this and season our French fries that we make, our potato wedges, I should call them, in the oven. And then also we use this in our homemade chicken strips. And then right here we've got some brown gravy. Of course, we have, you know, Thanksgiving approaching us. I've never really used the powder form in a big container like this, but I'm familiar with the powder form. So let me know if you have any good recipes also that incorporate this brown gravy. Right here we have chopped chives. Now normally you're gonna see in my Target haul I did pick up some chopped or chives in general, but these are ready to go. And again, I'm making some recipes that sometimes I forget to buy the chives, so this will be a nice substitute to have on hand where it's already freeze dried for me where I won't run out. We have some pink Himalayan salt. Now we do have two still up here from Aldi's, but you guys, we use a lot of salt in different things, so I want to be prepared. So we've got that one as well. Baking powder. Now I normally don't buy it this big, but I've been noticing we've been baking a lot more. So I was like, you know what? It's a better deal to just buy these two big things at Sam's Club than to keep buying like the little ones I would get at like Target or Aldi's. So, and it was really reasonable. I think it was like under $8 for that. Minced garlic. I haven't bought a big thing like this, gosh, I think since we first started having a Costco membership, which would have been like 7 years ago. Now I have been cooking more and it calls for minced garlic, and I'm like, you know, I think it's time I buy one. So normally I would get like a little jar from Aldi's, but you guys, I'm running through it too quick, so this will be quick and easy in the refrigerator. All right, we are all out of our vanilla, and as you know, again, we bake a lot, so I picked up 2 of these. They were about 10 bucks a piece, so this will be great to have on hand. I know Ruby's been like, Mom, more vanilla. So 1 thing of light brown sugar. Let me know the difference. I think it's just like how much molasses they put in the brown sugar, but I don't know quite the difference of the light and the brown. It must be just like a different little bit of a taste difference, but we don't mind either. So we needed brown sugar. We do a lot of oatmeal, chocolate chips again. So that will be helpful for baking. We love making muffins as well. And then over here, we needed some vegetable oil. I still have quite a bit on hand, but we are definitely making a lot more homemade chicken strips lately. So wanted to be ready for that. And then I was told by a little birdie that my husband wanted Chick-fil-A sauce last night with my homemade chicken strips, and I didn't know that. So the girls all ran up to me, Mom, Dad wants this. And Ruby's like, yeah, he said he wanted it last night and we didn't have any. So we got you covered, babe. All right, baking soda. We use this for cooking, cleaning, you name it. So we needed to go ahead and grab one of those for that. And then over here, okay, you guys, I mean, I know you're probably like, why does she need more chicken broth? She's got plenty. Well, it was a really good deal, and you guys seen that. And again, I do a lot of things with chicken broth. I do need to stock up on my beef broth, but I haven't gotten that far yet. So chicken broth, though, we make chicken tortilla soup. We make potato soup. We make just chicken noodle soup. And then I'm trying to think of another one. What was that other one that we use? I can't remember right now, you guys, but we use a lot of chicken broth. So 2 big things of chicken broth for the win for this large family. And again, I use anywhere between 2 and 3 every time I make something. Now when I boil my chicken, I still use whatever kind of broth that's in that water. I never throw it out. I always use that. But then I just add 1 to 2 or 3 sometimes. All right, as you've seen in the video, we were gonna go ahead and get the normal ranch, like this brand right here, the Hidden Valley. However, we came across this lovely guy and we're like, save about $3. And so we're gonna try it and see what we think of it. Mainly, I'm gonna ask the kids' opinion and my husband's, because they're the ranch people in the house with their chicken. But we will go through this very quickly, so I know it's not going to go to waste. Even if they're not totally fond of it, we're still going to get plenty of use out of it. One big thing of syrup. We still have some syrup, but I am starting to make homemade sourdough pancakes. Yes, I am. We're getting back into the season of sourdough, and I know my kids are all going to say amen and shout for joy. Syrup. I don't normally buy this, but my kids have been asking for chocolate milk. And I picked up like a little bottle off-brand from Target the other day, and everybody wanted like 2 glasses of chocolate milk. So here we go, kids, all for you. Mama's love. All right, one thing of protein powder. We are gonna get back into making smoothies. Again, you guys know we weren't feeling the best, and I just wanna incorporate some healthier options of snacks. I'm totally fine with them having like chocolate chip muffins and different odds and ends, but I want to go ahead and offer that to them. So needed to go ahead and get some more protein. We're not totally out, but this was a really good deal. So if you're looking for a reasonable price, this was a steal of a deal. Normally $34, I think. It was on sale for $26. Not too shabby. All right, we needed some barbecue sauce. I was wondering if I had any. I've got one left, it looks like. But, you know, family. Big size family, eating all those chicken strips and barbecue chicken. So, one big thing of coffee creamer. I don't need to buy coffee this year, you guys. Well, maybe not this year. Well, maybe. We're heading to a new year here soon, but I don't think this is gonna last us till January. But anyways, I still have coffee, and we've been doing just like our big pot of coffee every day. We make about 10 to 12 cups, and we're good for the day. So we're sticking to that. It's working, and takes a little extra couple steps, but me and my husband have teamed up, and he rinses the coffee things out and I add it all back in, and we're good to go. All right, one big thing of Rotel. I use this in many things, my chili, my chicken tortilla soup, any meal that I want a little extra kick and flavor to. One thing of baking crumbles. Again, we are going to be doing potato soup. I've got some potatoes I'd like to use up. And so good sprinkle of bacon bits is so good on potato soup with some shredded cheese. And then I think I'm gonna also make like a sheet pan tray of eggs for the kiddos with like a bagel. All right, Q-tips. I don't think we're out yet, but we don't want to run out. We need those for our large family. So Q-tips. Bar soap we needed. We are pretty much almost out of that. This was a better deal. Normally I get Dove. This was such a better deal. Hand soap we're out of. We needed that. We're out of picks. Now, thank the Lord this was the last one, because I was almost going to cry when I didn't see any there, but we made it through. And then here is the shampoo and conditioner that my daughters actually prefer to use. Everyone has something they prefer with their hair. And I listen to them because it's their hair and they have a lot of it. This is the one I don't mind using, and then the boys still have some in their bathroom. We needed some more toothpaste, so I went with this one this time. I just kind of changed it up a bit, see what the kids like and prefer and don't. We still have some, but this was a good deal. Again, some of these things were on sale, as you noticed, so that's kind of why I went for it, because I didn't know if it would be on sale the next time I went. One thing of deodorant for the girls. There's 5 in here, so I think only a couple of my girls are using deodorant, plus myself, so this will be plenty. All right, and then 2 things of sour cream. We use sour cream on so many things, and like I mentioned, the kids love snacking with it, with just tortilla chips. So 1 for 1 week and 1 for the next. Yogurt squishies, Boone and Dirks, and pretty much I think Mabel are the only ones that really eat these, so that's for them. I still get that for them. Okay, so right here, we have pull-ups, size 5T, 6T, and then we have diapers, size 6, 138 count, and wipes. Now, you guys, normally I do go to Target to get my diapers and wipes and pull-ups, but I was there and I was just doing some price comparison, and you know what? It's a better deal to get it here. Now, I'm not too sure how the kiddos are going to like the diapers or myself. You know, sometimes they peel different and funny in the texture, but we're just gonna try them. If it doesn't work, then the next time we'll just go back to what we normally get, up and up at Target. And like the wipes I mentioned, it's just a better deal here. So hopefully this works out. We'll see how they react to it. I mean, that's obviously important. You want to see how your children react to things. Okay, and so I bought 2 big things of oatmeal. We ran out, and so I just want to be prepared because oatmeal is like a big staple in this family for breakfast. And again, as you guys know, Dirks is still in a process of figuring out what he enjoys and doesn't, and this is one thing he enjoys. So you never want to run out of something your baby enjoys. 1 box of eggs, I think this is 5 dozen, I want to say, and this was a really good deal. Milk was a terrible deal at Sam's Club. It was like $5.43 or something. And it's crazy how like the egg prices are changing, but then the milk prices are going up. So anyways, it's the season we're in. So 1 box of eggs. I still have quite a few dozen eggs, as you guys remember from my last haul at Aldi's. So a little bit of somebody behind these boxes is waiting for this.
Me.
He wants this. He already seen it. And he's like, can I have this for dinner, Mother? And I was like, well, we're going to make nachos. He goes, but I want this, Mother. And I said, okay, Sonny. Anyways, we're going to, these are for the kids. They enjoy these. I actually enjoy it too. Normally I get ramen in like the little package bags, the orange ones. But this sounded good. It was like less than $12 for 24 cups. So you may have one. I'll help you make it when I get up there, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'll just hold on to it.
You hold on to it. Love you.
I'm not going to show them
Okay,
today.
yeah. Don't show them because they're all going to come running down. All right, last thing from Sammy's. This big thing of flour. Let me know if any of you have bought this flour. I was a little hesitant at first and nervous because I'm used to that organic one at Costco, but I'm not going there right now. So let me know if you guys like this one. I think it will do the job. I'm going to pop this in my freezer and let it kind of do its thing for 48 hours, and then I'll take it out and we'll start using it. But big thing of flour, under $9. That's a good deal. So let me know if you guys like it. Ta-da! So, as you're going to see some various things here from Target. My focus was on paper towel and then just some odds and ends that we needed. So this is for the kids. We normally use this on their bodies. And then dryer sheets and laundry soap. Laundry soap. I'm getting tired, you guys. Things are coming out funny. So, anyways. And then we have 8 gallons of milk here. Yes, we do. So, like I mentioned, our kids have been doing graham crackers with milk, right? That seems to be Elias's little favorite treat at night. And then, woo, hallelujah. And then also, like I mentioned, the chocolate milk. We're going to be doing smoothies. We put it in our oatmeal, a bunch of different odds and ends. So milk was really expensive at Sam's Club, which I'm like really shocked because you're supposed to go there for the deals. That's why you go there, buy in bulk. Anyways, it was too crazy. So I remember Target was better. It was like $2.89 for a gallon. So we got 8 gallons, and that will be good for us. Oh, did you have a good nap?
What Yeah.
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
You want to help me? Okay, so what is this? Pancakes.
Yeah.
It's bread. Say bread. So I got 4 bread this time. We don't need a bunch of bread this time. We're doing a bunch of other meals. So 4 to hold us over till I go to Costco, I think the next time. 1 bag of, what is this? Cheese. Mexican style cheese. Kobe Jack cheese back there. And then I just got some pepperoni. We have a lot of lunch meat in my deep freezer right here. So I just bought this pepperoni. It looked really good at Target. And these were $7 a piece. So I bought 2 of them. And then Caitlin asked for 2 cucumbers, so we bought those. 1 big bag of green onions, which the green onions looked really good at Target. Heavy whipping cream. This is for my potato soup. And then this is for the girls. They like this coconut warm vanilla spray. They put that on every day after they get dressed. 4 things of bacon. We still have bacon in here too. So we only needed a few more. 1 thing of ham. I just like to fry that up with some eggs. And then 6 things of plain cream cheese. We have 1 upstairs. We're making Sunday Funday dip and nachos this evening. And then they asked for meatballs. So we're going to use these when we have spaghetti.
I have meatballs.
And lots of chicken breast. So again, we're going to be making... Oh, you okay? You feel better? We're going to be making a lot of chicken strips. So again, though, I have a ton of chicken in here, and I even have some ready to go in my fridge, but I want to be prepared. So that is everything from Target. All right, so it's much later this evening. Everyone's settled down in their rooms, watching a little bit of a movie. I'm going to go ahead and show you everything that I picked up today at Walmart. I did take the 4 girls with me, and I allowed them to pick out some just simple clothes, as I put it, this time, because we can all use some simple items in our closet where we can layer and all those fun things. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera around and show you what we picked up today. Okay, so I'm going to show you Mabel's and give you an idea of what we did to make it fun for them, but also simple, because sometimes it can get overwhelming picking out your clothes. And so I thought this would be a good way just to start with getting items for them for the cooler and colder days. So we started with this cute little jacket at Walmart for $9.98. So they each got to pick their own out, and it's very soft and cozy, and they loved it. You guys seen it on them as they went in the store. They couldn't even wait. So I said, sure, go ahead, you can wear it. So this one is Mabel's. This is the one she chose. I think they had roughly about 7 different colors and styles. So they've already asked, can we go back and get another one? So I said, let's see, because we're going to go to some other stores and see what they have too. And then to go along with this jacket, they also got to pick out their own long sleeve shirts. So I think I had everyone do a black. I think that was the only color I kind of suggested to go under many other options. But they are only, I think they were only like 3 something or 4 something, but very reasonable price. So she got that one, and then she picked the stripes and a purple one. Oh, here we go. They were $4.98. Okay, and then to go along with that, See, Mabel doesn't need much, but these long sleeves she can kind of wear underneath t-shirts or under sweaters. You can't go wrong with a solid long sleeve color. Okay, and then the girls ended up picking these out. They all went with a set and they chose pink. Now moving over to Nevaeh's. This is the jacket she chose and I think it's really darling. Again, it's a zipper, it has pockets, it's very soft and cozy, and it's a great jacket that she can wear every day or she can just wear as like an outfit. And again, these were only about $9.98. So that's a really good deal. And then she chose purple as a long sleeve, this pretty coral color, green, and black. And then again, she ended up getting a sweat outfit as well. So they're really eager to wear these. Believe me, they're like, Mom, are you gonna film? Mom, can I take my clothes? And I'm like, hang on, guys. So they're really excited. As you guys know, growing up, I was the same way. I love new clothes. Okay, so we're moving over to Aiden. I didn't get too much for him this time. I didn't see anything he would want, if I'm honest. So I told him I will take him to Target. That is where they have Sonic and Mario and all the action figure shirts that he would appreciate more, and sweaters as well. So, but I didn't want to not get him solid color long sleeve shirts. I still wanted to keep that plan going for him too. So I picked up red and green. Those were the only two colors they had in his size. Or I probably would have got black and gray. But anyways, that's what we ended up getting for him to start with. So stay tuned for Aiden. We haven't gotten his other items yet. We'll be getting those at Target, like I mentioned. All right, Elias, we ended up getting these pants. I just think they're really cute. I like the color, and it goes good with his new jacket. He needed a jacket for the fall, and this is really cute because it's got that cozy, fluffy feeling all the way through. A little bit of a different texture in the sleeves, but it's still very cozy and warm. And I got him a size 8. He is only 6, but I always go up a little bit bigger so they can fit a sweater, and it will stay cozy for them. So that's for him for the fall. And then I also got him the green solid color and the red. And then I got him these darker jeans. These were, I think, $15. So they're very cute. I like them. So I hope they fit him. And that is for Elias. Moving down here to Ruby. Again, I encouraged everyone to get the solid colors. They didn't have as many colors as she would want. So again, we're going to go to Target and hopefully find something more there for her. But she did end up with green, which is really funny. Everyone got green. So that's fine. So that's for her. And then she also picked out these two cozy sweaters. And these I think were a little over $10 if I'm not mistaken. But she got a gray one and this like light green color. But something different than the normal colors she would normally go for. So yeah, nice and cozy with some leggings or sweats. And then moving over to Caitlin. This is the jacket she chose. Very darling. I love it. She was joking around tonight because she had it on still and she was eating sour cream. And she's like, I thought I got sour cream all over me. But it was the white dots. We were giggling, weren't we? So here's your sweater. She's been waiting for it. And then this is the color she went with as well. So she got purple. This color. I think she got the most, which is fine. But you kind of like more solid colors anyways. That's kind of her vibe lately. More solids and plain colors and nothing too crazy. So I was happy that she picked that jacket because it's just really cute on her. And then she chose this one as well, which I think they kind of all got pink on purpose because the blue, the gray, and the black didn't have like a matching set with their sizes. But it worked out kind of in the long run because now they can all match and look really cute as sisters. So that is Caitlin's. You can have it if you want. Carefully take your tags off. Alrighty, moving over here. So I just got myself a plain one as well. Nothing too fancy, but again, I kind of like that vibe where You can layer it, and I don't really have much long sleeves. I have a lot of short sleeves. So yeah, that's for me. Nothing too crazy. All right, these are for the boys. So we have Dirks here and, oh wait, am I saying that right? I can't tell. Okay, yeah. So Dirks is here and Boone is here. So what I did was, the pants are true to size. So Dirks is size 2. He's 2 years old. Boone is 3 and he got size 3. They're pretty accurate on like the size of that. But I kind of always go up a size when it comes to the shirt. I don't mind if it hangs a little bit lower. It's kind of just cozy and comforting, you know, with the cold. So anyways, I got each one of the boys these cute sweaters, and these sweaters were only $4.98. Fast and fearless, and that is who they are, truly. They are fast and fearless. And then I went with these maroon colors, Dad's Wild one. So this is for Dirks, that's for Boone. And then again, I got the little dump truck. And then we also got this cute little raccoon. What do you think, Boone? You like these?
Yeah.
And then this one's for Boone. And then we got 3 different colors of these pants. They're just cozy, and you can kind of dress them up or wear them down. So that is everything I picked up from Walmart for my family today. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that bell and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon with a brand new video. Take care and God bless. Bye, guys. All right, we're here to get some groceries. All right, I've got 4 kiddos with me. You guys ready?
Yep. So loud.
All right. Alrighty, let's see what they've got going on. Let's get some orange juice. We haven't had that in a while. We'll have it for breakfast tomorrow. Can you please grab one of those for $8.69? Thank you. Caitlin, you can grab some cheese. Get the Mexican blend right there for $7.99.
Next one.
This one right here. Yep. Perfect. Thank you. All right, I've got these cuties with me. Oh, you know what? I do need to get a couple things over here, you guys. So let's go ahead and get sausage and pancakes. Do they have? Oh, good. They have some. For $10.99. Can you got to go all the way in the bottom on this door, sweetheart. Yeah, open this door right there. Thank you. Perfect. Yep.
Sausage pancakes.
Yeah.
Let's look at. I thought you wanted sausage and pancakes.
And then can you get one of these right here for Dad? Right there. Grab that one for $12.99. The croissant sandwiches. Nope, we only need one. Alrighty, we got some hyper children. Okay, so oh look at it, you guys. It's protein pancakes, just like that protein drink. That's interesting. Okay. Can you guys go ahead and get some Eggo waffles? We're gonna do.
I love those waffles.
Yeah, grab one of those. We don't do them very often, so we're only gonna do 1 box for $6.79.
We'll get syrup at the end for you if you need it.
Yeah. Okay, butter. Yes. Let's go ahead and grab 3 of them, so we could do some baking. And those are how much?
3.
Oh, they went back up. They were $2.99. Okay. So $3.49 for each one. And then we're also gonna go ahead and get some biscuits. I'm gonna make biscuits and gravy and biscuit casserole. So let me find them, honey. Nope, set it down, let me see. Okay, we're gonna do the original. If you wanna grab 4 of those for $3.49. Can someone else grab a couple of these? She grabbed 1, we need 3 more of the original. Okay, so they have a lot of options for fruit, and I'm thinking about what we could do for smoothies in the morning. We have some bananas at home, plenty of bananas. I'm thinking about getting a bag of mango chunks. Can someone grab me a bag of mango chunks right here? We'll do 1 of those. And we do have fresh strawberries at home. So we'll wait on that. I'm thinking about, you know what, grab one of these whipped creams and we can put a little bit on top of our Yeah, perfect. Thank you, honey. All right, so this is what we have so far. I definitely need to get some eggs and more milk. Would you like to grab 2 gallons of milk right there for $3.29? Right straight ahead, the blue cap. Yep, 2 of those. Alrighty, so I'm also thinking about getting some meatballs. Get a bag of meatballs for $17.99. Okay, let's see. Cream cheese, that's a 2-pack for $3. That's cheaper. Okay, so we're gonna do a 2-pack for $2.99 of cream cheese. All right, we're gonna get a big box of pretzels. Maybe we'll have that tonight for $10.99. Oh, look at that big box of Eggo waffles. We need to get that one, Caitlin.
That's good.
That's a better deal, $11.49. Let's put that other one back.
Yeah, the other one's smaller.
Oh, that's a great deal. Perfect. There we go. Much better. Thank you, guys. All right, we need to get some bread so we can have, oh, these look good. Look at, you guys can make your own little peanut butter and jellies on these. Should we do that?
Sure.
Or should we do it on these? Which ones would you guys prefer?
This one. I'll leave.
This one?
Yeah. Prefer this one.
We could do both. We could do both. Want to do that? They're 2 for $6
These are
down
good
there.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah. I'm gonna put those in. For $14.99, you can get 2 big gifs. Let's see. And then they also have one for $6.49. I think I'm gonna also grab a loaf of this bread for $4.49 for butter and toast in the morning. All right, they've got a lot of yummy treats, of course, but we're gonna keep walking. Let's see what coffee creamer they have. Any coffee creamers for Christmas? I don't see any. I think I'm gonna get the caramel macchiato one up here for $5.49. All right, I don't know if you guys have had this before, but it's really good. It's a nitro creamer for $4.49. I haven't had it in a long time, but super good. I'm gonna go ahead and treat myself. Alrighty, so now we need to get some eggs for breakfast, and this is what we're looking at. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this case down here. Let's see, these are for 30 count, $4.99. So I'm gonna get 2 of these. Alrighty, I'm looking at chicken nuggets, things like that. The reason of this grocery haul is to kind of just hold us over till I do my big shopping day. Because I normally go other places, but I'm just trying to see if I can find anything for them, and I don't see anything. Chicken tenders, maybe we could do chicken patties. Oh, that's spicy. We don't want to do spicy. I think they're all spicy. Oh, here we go. $6.99. I think I'm going to do chicken patties. Sandwiches. So I'm going to get 2 bags for our size family, and then also pick up some tater tots or french fries. There we go. And again, those are $6.99. Okay, this looks really good. So these are hash browns for $5.49. We're gonna get that. You guys like some hash browns tomorrow? Sounds so good. Just 1 of those. Alrighty. Gotta stay focused, guys. Come on. We're gonna go get a head of lettuce now. So instead of getting a head of lettuce, we're gonna grab one of these for $3.49. I like this lettuce. This will be good on the chicken sandwiches. Not everybody likes lettuce. Not everybody likes cheese. Some like mayo and cheese and lettuce, right? Okay guys, so we made it back home. The kids are already playing with their little stuffed animals. At the end of this clip, I will take a little picture and I will show you the animals that they decided to pick out. So that was unexpected. We did end up putting back the pretzels and the waffles because I did let them get the toy. Sometimes you just have to have balance, and I don't always want to be the mom that says no. Because I do say no a lot when we go to the store for toys, especially when Christmas is approaching us. But You know, sometimes it's nice to just reward your children. So they've been doing a great job too, listening, doing school, doing their chores. Anyways, okay, I'm going to show you guys what we picked up just to hold us over until I do my big shopping day. All right, we're going to start down here. We are planning on doing some chicken sandwiches. So this is what I decided to pick up. Now there's not enough for everyone to have, like two, especially the older ones. So we're going to need 2 bags. One big bag of meatballs. Kids really enjoy those. So I'm not sure yet what I'm totally doing. Maybe rice, maybe noodles. I might even do like stroganoff, and then instead of doing beef in it, I'll just add some meatballs. There's options. Okay, and then also, we haven't had these in a while. They're just hash browns, and it just sounded so good. This morning, I did go to McDonald's thinking I was going to get breakfast, and it's okay. They already had stopped serving it. So I guess the weekends, they served breakfast around 11, and I had gone right before 11. 3 things of butter. Again, we do a lot of toast in the morning, baking. So I just wanted to be stocked up a little bit, nothing crazy. Again, I'm doing a big shopping spree soon for our groceries with Thanksgiving approaching us, but this will just hold us over. Some cream cheese. We still have bagels downstairs, and the kids still enjoy using those as snacks or even for breakfast. These right here, I have not bought in a very long time. If you guys are familiar with Burger King, they sell the croissant sandwiches in the morning for breakfast. So good. Anyways, my husband is working many days coming up where he's going in early, and I thought this would be a convenient thing for him to take to work. 1 thing of lettuce. Again, we are going to be doing the chicken sandwiches, and so we need some lettuce. And then again, I bought some peppers and cucumbers, so we might have a little salad as well another time. 1 thing of pancakes and sausage on a stick. This is a big hit in my family. The whole box is already gone. Here is some hamburger buns. We are going to be using these for the chicken sandwiches. Now, these cute little rolls here, I let the kids pick them up. It was like 2 for $6. So we got 1 of each, and I thought this would be good for sandwiches, or they can also have peanut butter and jelly on it. We'll see. And then if you guys remember, at Aldi's today, I bought those little cups of soup. 1 big bag of mangoes. This is great to go on that yogurt I picked up today at Aldi's, or just a snack, or in smoothies. 1 thing of bread. This is just for toast for in the morning. Already gone. Make some oatmeal. Perfect breakfast. 1 big bag of cheese, because we like cheese in a lot of things, so I just wanted to have that. 4 things of biscuits. Now, these will be for biscuits and gravy and my breakfast casserole, so stay tuned for that. In this video, I plan on making it, so I will show you guys how I go about that. 1 big thing of peanut butter. This is not the kind I told the child to grab, but that is okay. Hopefully it will be delicious. I just realized that. 1 thing of whipping topping. This is going to go on those smoothies I'm going to make. And then this is just an extra treat for myself and my husband. This is the nitro creamer, as well as this creamer is the caramel macchiato. This is delicious too. So these 2 together in coffee, good morning. 1 big thing of orange juice, vitamin C. I had not bought orange juice in quite a while, and I'm not mad about it, but with the weather changing and everything, I just want to incorporate as much goodness into our diet as well. 2 gallons of milk and 60 eggs. So there are 2.5 dozen in this one and 2.5 in the other one. This over until I make it to the grocery store. So that is my haul from my grocery store. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Welcome back to the channel. Natasha's gone doing a little grocery shopping, so I'm in charge to cook some breakfast. Keep it short and sweet. We're gonna make some oatmeal, something easy for Dad. I'm not the master technician with the cooking, if you know what I mean. That's Natasha. So here we go, little cooking. Let's take you for the journey. Big reason why I like to make oatmeal when I do cook for the family is because oatmeal is one of the best meals you can eat. You can't go wrong. You can eat this literally every day, and it's a great source of fiber. and it gives you a good carbohydrate your body needs for energy, like complex carbs. It's a longer lasting fuel that'll burn. It's not like, bread or sugar that, digests really quick and leaves you with that crash. This is a slow digestive and a very good calorie source and a good carb source. So that's what we like to give the kids. Sometimes they get annoyed with it. It gets old, but they don't understand the nutrients that they're getting from this is what's important. So that's what Daddy makes. All right, Nevaeh, you want to get the bowl, sweetie?
Yeah, I'll get them.
All right, get the bowls ready, and then we'll dish out the brown sugar after it's all dished out in the bowls. Thank you, sweetheart. Another thing Natasha bought, which is very helpful for me. I'm not much of the cook. She bought yogurt, and so Caitlin's getting herself some yogurt with some chocolate chips, making a little bit of mess. That's okay. But so yogurt, oatmeal, toast, bagels. We just like to keep it easy for me because I go to work soon in a little bit, and I don't want to make too much of a mess for Natasha when she comes home, where she has all this stuff to clean up after me. So yeah, we keep it short and sweet, and she can make the good old grand finale meals when I'm at work. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, it's oatmeal. They settled for yogurt, but we do have oatmeal ready. You guys want your bowls now? Kind of have some oatmeal with your yogurt.
After I'm done.
After you're done, how about I just give you your oatmeal and you can kind of eat both?
I don't want to make more of a mess.
Okay, all right. Well, I do have oatmeal for you guys if you want it. Thank you, Nevaeh.
Thanks, Nevaeh, for the
All right.
yogurt and chocolate chips. You're welcome.
Okay. So another big thing we want is some oranges because oranges have vitamin C, right? Can't really see your eyes, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some oranges. That's a good source of fiber as well. But the vitamin C is what we want. It's wintertime. People are getting sick. We got to keep these immune systems fully charged and ready to go.
Good job. You get your second haircut. Yay, we did it together. Good job. You look so handsome. Everybody's getting their haircut. Hi, Elias. Oh, you're so cute. You love it? It is your first time at White Castle, eating like a big boy. We were passing out food and Ruby's like, Mom, he's a big boy too now. He needs his own. I'm like, you're right. So we handed it to him and he was so adorable. Are you a big boy now? You got your big boy haircut today? You look so handsome. All the boys got fresh haircuts. You look handsome, Aiden. Dirks and Boone and Elias. Where's Elias? Right there, next to Boone Boy. Ooh, is that good? All right, more errands to run. Let's do this. All right, Aiden's setting up the haul for you guys from Hobby Lobby. And while he does that, I'm gonna show you what we made for dinner. So we've got those hash browns we picked up from the grocery store. And then this is my breakfast casserole. This is my first time using my new dishes from Home Goods, so I'm really excited. And it looks like it cooked it wonderful, but I am gonna see, the middle might need to be cooked just a teensy bit longer, but as I cut into it, I can kind of see what needs, but yeah, I mean, it might be done too. It might just be like the butter from the rolls. But anyways, this is our breakfast casserole. I did not add any meat into it. It's just eggs and the biscuits and seasoning. This is one of the kids' favorite meals. I'm not even kidding. They have begged me to make this tonight. So this is what they're having for dinner. And then we also have some fresh fruit and veggies. Are you so excited? Yeah. And you're even more excited because they are waiting patiently for me to do this haul so they can start doing their crafts. All right, so this is dinner this evening. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of cheese on mine, but it looks wonderful. They are so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you really quick the crafts that we picked up, and then we are gonna eat, and then they can do crafts. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's in this bag though really quick from Hobby Lobby. So as you see, these are a ton of Christmas hats. someone asked me this year, can you buy Christmas hats? And I said, okay, we can do that. These were 50% off. So they were $3 a piece. They're $5.99 originally. Most things are on sale right now for Black Friday special. It's like an early special. So these are going to go up until Christmas, so that way we can get a family photo. And that way there's like not any food on there or anything like that. So I'm going to put those up in my room for the holiday, but after that, they are free to have them the whole time. All right, so you guys know we are into doing those bead things that you like iron on the board with this like special paper. It's like, I don't even know what it's called. Bead wax paper. Okay, wax paper. There we go. But it's a special one. So these are the colors they needed, and they are a bit pricey. Like this was $12. This one was $12. But these are the colors. I let them choose what they wanted because they have ideas what they want to make. So these little ones were $3 a piece. So these are the colors they went with. And I do have this neat container we store them in, and the colors stay organized pretty well. So Aiden will do that. He's really good at like just getting these all situated. But up here, this is so cute. So they also have crafts. Again, everything, well, I shouldn't say everything, but a lot of things are on sale. I believe this was $1.50 and it makes 12. So probably 6 and 6 of these snowmen. They are so excited. They are patiently waiting. And then this one is the nativity scene. It comes again with 12. And I think this was $1.50. If not, $2.99 is still a great price. And my kids love doing things like this. So on days that they're needing to do activities, if it's raining out or it's just like a really gloomy day or we decide to stay in, these will be very helpful. Or again, if they're just, you know, waiting around to go to the park while the kids finish up their school for the day. So they've got a tic-tac-toe, spot the difference in the donkey. They got a little maze. So really cute things they can color. Happy birthday, Jesus. And this, I believe, comes with 12 as well. I think that's like the theme. Let's see. It comes with, yeah, 12. And then they have a backside. So, and then over here, we've got some coloring books for some kiddos. This one, I think, is more of like a little activity. It comes with stickers and such. I seen these, and we like to buy a birthday cake every year for Jesus. So I thought this would be fun. Says happy birthday, Jesus. We got some more Play-Doh because our kids love Play-Doh, don't you?
Yeah, I really love
yeah. Play-Doh. And then this is something new the girls are getting into. I really don't know much about it. They do. They've made so many. You guys like this, don't you? Yeah. So they needed this little kit. They lost, I think, one of these, which is fine. So we picked that up, so we're good to go. And then they're gonna YouTube how to use this little one. But they've made so many cute bracelets and necklaces, so many fun things. So it comes with like all these different colors. Yay! So anyways, I like to keep my kids as busy as possible and get their mind going in their imagination, and this will do the job. All right, you guys ready to do a craft?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys remember, I bought these at Aldi's, and it came in a 3-pack. So there's 2 down there for the beads. I'll show you guys that in a second. But this was perfect. So it worked out great. The kids now have a spot where it just keeps it all together because, again, you guys, these things are so tedious. It makes such a big mess. But you guys make really cool things with them. So in the middle, they just have like the little utensils that you use to make it. All right, girls, you can take it. They're gonna go and make cool things. Can't wait to see what you guys make. And then Aiden, he's organizing these. Thank you, Aiden.
Thank you.
And so we'll have 2 for the beads. But that will work out perfect.
Yep.
And then they're doing Play-Doh. They love doing Play-Doh. Are you doing Play-Doh, Boone?
Shove it in. Shove it in.
Okay. They're making suckers and donuts. Back to my full house. We are at Aldi's at the moment. I'm gonna head in and take you guys along and show you what they have new in Aldi's, as well as get my groceries. I've heard some awesome things about Aldi's and how they have so many beautiful like decoration for winter and everything. So I'm actually excited to see what they have because I haven't seen anything yet. It is 65 out, you guys. This weather is like this. I'm like, I don't even think I need a jacket. So I think I'm gonna take my jacket off too before I head in, but I am excited. So we gotta get in there and get our groceries and see what's going on at Aldi. So if you're interested, keep watching. Alrighty, we got a quarter. It's gorgeous out. Oh my goodness. I probably could have wore sandals. All right, gotta get one cart. Thank you, honey. We are on a mission. Got Ruby with me. All right, let's see what they've got going on. So when you walk in, a lot of things for Thanksgiving to make it easy on the people. So they got a lot of different options for stuffing. And then they have these favorite things that my kids love, these cans with popcorn in them for $6.85. Alrighty, let's go down some aisles. Maybe they're all out. I wonder if they're all out of the decor stuff. I bet they are, you guys. I am so sorry. You guys probably already have seen it before me, but they've got some different options for Thanksgiving. Pumpkin pie. Oh, these are new. Oreo muffins. Let's take a peek at those. Those are cute. How much are those? $4.49. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and get some apples for $1.99. I'm so disappointed. We're gonna have to go down that aisle that they normally have, like household things. Maybe they have them over there. All right, 3 bags of apples. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 bag of yellow onions for $1.65. We don't need a ton. I still have some onions at home. And then we do need a lot of potatoes though, so let's go ahead and get some potatoes. So potatoes are $3.25, so I'm gonna get 3 bags of potatoes. Those are good. Good. We're good. All right, gotta do the sniff test. Alrighty, and then we also need to get some peppers. So we're gonna do 3 peppers for $2.39. 1. Ooh, they're kind of wet. Maybe they're just cold from the refrigerator. Okay, those feel better. There we go. And then we're also gonna get 2 green pepper for $2.29. I love cooking with green pepper. I think we'll do some meatloaf with this coming week. We haven't had meatloaf in a little bit, or chili. We've done chicken chili and my chicken tortilla soup, but haven't done much of anything else. All right, and we're gonna do Lunchables, so we're gonna go ahead and get a whole case of crackers for $2.99. Chili? Yeah. A lot of other crackers too. We like those sometimes, even saltine. I've never tried these, but we have tried these. These are really good too. A lot of different options. Pita crackers, thin wheat down there, whole wheat crackers. These are good too. Alrighty, we do need some chips, and these are on sale for $2.69. So I'm just gonna grab 6 of them this time. We use this again in our chicken tortilla soup, and our nachos, a lot of different things. All right, we're gonna get 6 loaves of this white bread for $1.39. Mainly we just use this for toast with eggs, peanut butter and jellies, sandwiches if they don't want a Lunchable, things like that. So 6 of those. All right, we're gonna go get some eggies now. Eggs are $1.96 for a dozen, so we're gonna go ahead and get 14 of these. All right, milk is $2.77, so we're gonna go ahead and get 6 gallons of milk, 2% milk. All right, and then we also got 1 big thing of peanut butter for $3.95. All right, let's go ahead and get some breakfast meat. So we're gonna take a chill pill on the bagels, and we're gonna head over to Oatman oatmeal land with some bacon and sausage. So we're gonna go ahead and get 5 of these bacon for $4.45. All right, and we do still have our sausage at home, but I do want to make sure I'm okay. So for $2.89, I'm gonna grab 6 more of this pork sausage. Okay, for 95 cents, I'm gonna go ahead and get 6 of these so I can at least make it 3 times this coming week. My chicken tortilla soup, I'm still at it. That's something we still like, and we're gonna keep eating it. All right, so we also need to go ahead and get some oatmeal. That's a big thing we like to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up for oatmeal for $4.09. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple different beans this time. We're gonna do the 16 bean soup mix for $2.29. So I'm gonna get 1 of those, and then we're also gonna get 1 of the black beans and 1 of the pinto beans. And the pinto beans are $1.95. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some cheese now. We're gonna go ahead and get 2 bags of this mild cheddar for $2.49. Okay, and I also need to get some cheese, sliced cheese for $1.59 Kobe Jack. Okay, one of the things my kids have asked me for is breakfast casserole. That's like their favorite thing. Especially my older ones, they like certain things and they are growing. So we are gonna stock up on these biscuits so I can do that for them. And they are $1.75 a piece. Alrighty. All right, so I am gonna get some meat while I'm here. I'm just debating on what meat. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get some more chicken. $2.59 a pound. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get some chicken, and then I'm also gonna go back and get those hamburger patties out of the freezer. Okay, so like I mentioned before, these hamburger patties is a better option. I just cook up a whole one and I make a couple different meals out of it. So for $13.49, we're gonna grab a few of those. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna go ahead and start filming for you guys my grocery haul. But before that, I wanted to show you what we're cooking up right now. We've got chicken Alfredo here in my brand new pan from Home Goods, and I love it, absolutely love it. We've also been using our brand new dishes that we're gonna use for Thanksgiving. But I love that big pot, you guys. If you have a Home Goods store near you and you're looking for a pot or a pan or something, these are wonderful options. They were $29.99. I plan on going back and getting 1 more of each, and then also getting the smaller little pot they have for like oatmeal. And then what I did while we were gone at the park before I left, I put 8 chicken breasts in my Instant Pot. Half of it's in here, and I made chicken tortilla soup. I've already eaten basically, it's so good. And then the other half went in here for chicken Alfredo. And then we also have dinosaur chicken nuggets and tater tots for the other kiddos. So again, I don't mind doing things like this. This was easy peasy for me. The Instant Pot honestly did all the work of doing the chicken. I just had to take it out, separate it, and shred it a bit. But again, it was like butter shredding because it was so tender. And now they've got some options for lunch. And then we'll probably eat this as well as... And then last night I made rice in my Instant Pot. And then I made up a whole big bag of meatballs. And then we also did spaghetti noodles and sauce. So they were able to pick, because not everybody likes spaghetti sauce and noodles. They would like it, their meatballs with rice, and that's totally fine. Again, these are easy things, how I've decided to accommodate their likes and dislikes, but it's not much more energy for me. And then we also just have leftovers, and that's great for the lunch for the next day, right? And they just had fun at the park with their friends. So I'm gonna go film this, and then you guys are gonna go ahead and eat. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
What'd you make?
This.
Cute. Did you have fun at the park?
I came and made this for me.
That was nice. Dirksy's taking a nap, so that's always nice. He'll get some rest. And all right, Nevaeh, tell me how much you want, baby.
I'll tell you my stuff. A little more. Little more, little more. And that's good.
You want one more?
Yeah, one more.
All right, get a fork. You want some of this, Mabel, or do you want dinosaur chicken nuggets?
Can I have both?
Yeah, you can have both.
I want dinosaur.
Give me that bowl right there, baby. Hand me that bowl. And then hold it really strong, okay? Come a little closer.
A little closer.
All right. You want to start with that?
Uh,
Or you want a little bit more noodles?
yeah.
Okay, get a fork. Start with that, and then you can have some of those chicken nuggets, okay? Boone. You want to eat, honey?
Yeah.
All right, come on over here. Mom will give you your food before I go film, okay? Okay, you want a little bit of this while you wait for the chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Okay, bring your bowl here. Come closer. Don't drop it. Hold it strong, okay? All right, you want a little bit more? Oh, careful. It's very hot, honey. Yeah. Okay, go set it down at the table. What do you want, Caitlin, honey? You want chicken tortilla soup?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to help you, or you want to get it?
I can get it.
Okay. How about you, Elias?
I can get it.
What do you want, honey?
You.
You want some of this? You want the chicken? You want the soup?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You want to help him get some of that, Caitlin?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm going to go film while you guys eat, okay?
I can get me.
And this cutie pie's taking a sweet nap. So I'm going to go ahead and film this for you guys and show you what I bought. Okay, guys, so I'm down here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera around and show you what I picked up today first at Target and Walmart. So I'm excited to show this to you guys because some of the stuff is for Thanksgiving Day and it's so adorable. All right, so this is what we're working with over here first, and then I also have an Aldi haul for you guys. So I'm going to show you what I picked up first that's not food, that I got for my family for Thanksgiving. So we're kind of going with these colors. I didn't intentionally do this. It kind of honestly just unfolded this way, which works out amazing anyways. But this is for my husband. He's already tried it on. It fits him great. It was $30 at Walmart, but it's just really nice. Very good quality too. And he likes these because, as you guys know, we have 8 children and we have a lot of toddlers and babies, and you can get warm. So it's nice to dress up like this, and you don't even really have to wear a coat to the gathering. But if you get warm, you can also take it off. So this is a perfect thing for him, and the colors are going to look awesome on him. Then over here, this is for Ruby. Again, this is all from Walmart and Target that I'm showing you. So I'll tell you what's what. This is from Walmart. This is from Target. They were $10. I actually got myself one as well, but I already have it. It's in my purse. My thing that I like to do, I don't always like to carry my big purse. So it's nice to have something like this where you could put your keys, your wallet, and your phone, and some chapstick, and then take that into the store. But I still bring my big purse because it has my life in it. You know how that goes. So that is for Ruby. And then she needed some socks. She's actually taken 2 other sets that I bought her, but this is what's left. So there's a couple more socks for her, and I thought these were adorable, the little cow one. So she also got this for Thanksgiving. It's just a nice little pullover. It's so soft. It's got a pocket on both sides, and then like this little drawstring, which makes it nice. That way you can kind of have it a little bit more fitted on the bottom and not so like out. And then she also picked up this shirt from Target. It's super cute to go underneath it. How appropriate. She likes coffee. And then these jeans, you guys, were so cute on her. And they're so long. She's as tall as I am. She is 5'9". And these were still really long. But they're super cute. That flare is in again, you guys. I remember when straight legs were in when I was younger, and then flare came back. These were on sale for $18. Originally, I believe $35. So great deal, Target. And this is from Target, and then the sweater is from Walmart. Now, moving over here to the girls. It is more challenging, I will have to say. The older they get, they have their own idea on what they want to wear, which is fine. But you can no longer 100% match your children. Again, which is fine. I love seeing their unique styles, and they all have different styles, but they're all great. This is from Walmart, and this will be for Caitlin, and she's going to wear basically the same jeans. I bought them a while back. as well as Nevaeh and Mabel. They all have the same pair of jeans basically, which is super cute. So they're kind of going into the same thing. It's a lot of creams, beige, tan colors, black, white, like it all kind of ties in together. So this is hers, and then she decided she wanted this shirt to go underneath it. Now I'm gonna see if it's gonna like look right because it is longer than the sweater. If not, they have a couple other options they can choose from, but this is what they wanted to wear for Thanksgiving, and I honestly don't mind. I'm not like so picky anymore where you have to wear a dress, you have to wear a skirt, you have to wear super dressy clothes. It's going to be very casual and comfortable for Thanksgiving this year, and that is okay. They're going to be hanging out with their cousins and stuff, and so I want to make it comfortable for them as well. This right here is for Elias. So Elias and Aiden have the same thing, and they're so soft and cute and cozy. Again, the stores are not keeping prices on the tags anymore. So I'm sorry, I don't know how much that was, but it wasn't a terrible price or I wouldn't have bought it. This is the shirt he decided to wear underneath it. So that way, if they do get warm playing with their cousins, they can, you know, take their sweater off and be more comfortable. This one's for Aiden. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh. And it's going to look so good with a nice pair of jeans. And then this is the shirt he chose to have underneath it. It's just a t-shirt. But that way, again, if they get warm while they're playing video games and eating and hanging out with their cousins, they can take it off. I just like to have hand towels like this in my kitchen. I don't really do my bathroom as much. Sometimes we do, but this year I haven't gotten that far. I don't know if I will, but those are for the kitchen just to make it very festive. So here is another pair of those jeans I was talking about, how they are just flared all the way on the bottom. These are for Mabel, and they fit her so darling, and they are so cute. They were $18. They are the exact same jean, I believe, as Nevaeh and Caitlin have. But again, they all are very similar. Very cute. Then over here, these are for Nevaeh and Mabel. So they have the same little sweater right here. It's a zip up. I mean, you could probably even wear it as like a little jacket or over a dress. Originally, this was to go over their green dresses, but they have since changed their mind, and that is okay. They would rather wear jeans and match all the girls, and then they kind of all match with it. But again, they will match with their t-shirts underneath. If not, we will go and see what else they have. Again, they have a few other options we can choose from that they already own. So that's for Nevaeh. This one is for Mabel. Look how cute these are. And they're so soft. And then Mabel, again, she wanted the same t-shirt with their jeans. So, and they also have their cowgirl boots that they want to wear with it. So we'll see how it all works out that day. If not, we might put like a little bit more of a dressier shirt underneath. They have these really cute black ones. I'm not sure yet, but that's for them regardless. Now, these are for the two little boys, Boone and Dirks. This one is for Dirks, and these cute pants. So we're kind of going with jeans this year and just like a really cozy, cute sweater. And then they already have t-shirts upstairs I will put underneath them, underneath these. Actually, I think I have Lightning McQueen car shirt for them that they match. So they might have that underneath. I don't know. But regardless, it's a cute sweater for both the boys. And then Boone also has the same pants. I always get the pants true to their size, like 2T, 3T, and then Boone, I always go up a size in his sweater as well as Dirk's. So they have 4T, 3T for their sweater. But the pants, you kind of don't want to go too much up because then they'll be way too long or too big on the waist. So that is what we're wearing pretty much for Thanksgiving. I still haven't decided what I'm wearing, but I'll figure that out as we get closer to that day. Let's go ahead and get into what I purchased at Target for food. We got some corn dogs here. We have pancakes on a stick. We had another box, but they had that this morning before we left to meet friends at the park. A bag of tater tots, a bag of dinosaur-shaped nuggets. They are actually eating this as well for lunch today. And then a bag of fish sticks. These items here are to help me so mom can get other things accomplished when I'm not wanting to cook as much. That's really all this is for. We don't buy and stock up a ton on these things, but if we did, you're not a bad parent if you choose to do that. I just want to let y'all know that. And if you don't agree with this, that's okay too. It's not a big deal. Feed your family the way you want to feed your family. All right, these right here, hot cocoa, yum. My kids are so excited to have this. Yeah, so I picked up 3 of those, $4.99 each, but again, we don't do ice cream very often, and I know they are excited to have that. Over here, this is for Ruby. I actually could put this by her purse. That is for her. She asked for gum. Now, these items here are just to hold me over until I can get to Sam's Club and Costco. So you're not going to see like a crazy amount of groceries like I would normally get, but this is still a grocery haul. I wanted to share it with you guys. So 1 bag of sugar, 1 bag of whole wheat flour, 1 bag of all-purpose flour, 2 bags of mini sweet chocolate chips. We have a recipe we're going to be doing with these. 1 bag of brown sugar for oatmeal. Then we have 4 jars of garlic Alfredo. We already took 3 upstairs, so 3 are missing because we made chicken Alfredo this evening. And then we also have 2, 4, 6 jars of tomato spaghetti sauce. And if you guys remember, when I went to Sam's Club the last time, I picked up chocolate syrup, and that is gone. It's been a thing for them, and so I'm totally okay with that. I don't mind my kids having a glass of chocolate milk a day. 1 thing of mandarin oranges, 2 bundles of bananas, and 1 thing of Honey Nut Cheerios, already gone as well. And then I also picked up a case of Coca-Cola and a ton of water. So that is everything I picked up from Target and Walmart. All right, let me go ahead and get Aldi's set up for you guys. Alrighty, so like I mentioned, this is my Aldi haul. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I picked up at Aldi's. We have 2 bags of apples here. I think we had another one. Again, this has been like a day later, you guys, or actually it's been 2 days later. So some of the kids have kind of already gotten into some of this stuff. But anyways, we have 2 bags of apples now, 1 thing of green peppers, 1 thing of colored peppers, 1 thing of onions, and a lot of potatoes right here because I plan on, again, making homemade chicken strips, potatoes, and then we have Thanksgiving coming up, lots of mashed potatoes, different things in that nature. And then again, we like to make omelets and diced potatoes on the side with onion and peppers, etc. Lots of eggs. I think I had 2 more dozen other than this, but again, we have already started eating some of this stuff. You guys, that's how quick food goes in our home. This is just a mini haul to hold us over till I can get to Sam's Club, and that will be coming soon. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10 things of eggs right there. 2 things of orange juice. I forgot to show you from Target. And then 6 of the off-brand Rotel. Again, I make chicken tortilla soup just like I made today, and it's one of our favorites, and it makes me feel good. When I eat chicken tortilla soup, it's just amazing. 4 things of taco seasoning packets. I'm running a little low on my taco seasoning, and I just didn't know if I would make it until I got to Sam's Club. So again, just to be prepared. Lots of different beans. I've never used the 16 bean soup before. If you guys have a great recipe, leave it down in the comments below. I think I might add some like ham or bacon to it. But then we also got some pinto beans and black beans. Reason being is because we eat a lot of those types of beans, and I just wanted to cook these in my Instant Pot and like make a couple recipes with them. And so I just want to try that out and see if I like it like that, and maybe I'll buy more of this style, cook it, then make my meals rather than like doing the cans like we would normally do. 3 things of sliced cheese, 2 things of shredded cheese. We use that in like tacos, soups, our eggs, chili, we like some cheese. I already took one of these upstairs to make my chicken Alfredo and my chicken tortilla soup. So we have one left, but again, going to Sam's Club. So don't think this is going to be for weeks, you guys. This is like maybe a week and a half worth of food for our family. Bacon galore. Now the bacon might last a little bit longer, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 bacon. But that depends because there's some soups, like I mentioned, I want to make like potato soup, and I like to add lots of bacon in my potato soup. 4 rolls of pork sausage. We use 2 at a time, so that's like for 2 meals. 6 loaves of bread, and I plan on making French toast with a lot of this. They have requested that, so that is totally fine with me. 6 bags of tortilla chips. Again, nachos. We throw a whole thing on a tray, add some meat, add our toppings, good to go. Then over here, I have not been buying beef in like containers. I've been buying hamburger patties, and I will mash them up because it is a better price to buy your beef like this rather than in the package. I save lots of money doing it like this. So I'm gonna continue because I like saving money and adding it towards other things that I can. And then we also have 7 gallons of milk already gone because you remember we bought that chocolate syrup. My kids love a glass of chocolate milk. And then over here, 1 thing of peanut butter, 3 things of oatmeal. We still have quite a bit of oatmeal, but some of my kids actually prefer the Aldi brand rather than the one I picked up at Sam's Club. So I am not mad about accommodating their needs and what they like because fed is best. And then I bought a lot of biscuits you're gonna see here, but we've already used 6 of them. So that just goes to show how quick we go through food here in this large family. One of my things my kids love is my breakfast casserole. And that includes 2 just in one. So I made 2 different casseroles. I made a bacon one and a sausage one. And they each got 2 of the biscuits. Then the next morning, we still had some gravy left and the breakfast casserole. So I just wanted biscuits and gravy, so my husband cooked up some biscuits for me and whoever else wanted them as well. And then whatever's left, they normally make sandwiches with. 10 things of Clubhouse crackers. This is just for Lunchables for the coming weeks. All right, and that is everything that I picked up at Aldi's for my family. So again, you guys, this is not gonna last us for weeks upon weeks, but this will get me by until I can make it to Sam's Club to do a bigger bulk shop. So stay tuned for that video. I also have a video coming up for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go shopping and show you guys what I'm making for Thanksgiving. So this is everything again from Aldi's. I love Aldi's. They have such great deals. Go check them out and you won't be disappointed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay up to date with my brand new videos. And I will see you guys really soon. I'll talk to you guys in the comments below. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys. Back to my full house. We are here at Sam's Club right now. So today is my grocery shopping for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to take you guys along on what we're purchasing at Sam's Club for our large family of 10. So I have 8 children and my husband and I, and then we also have a little fur baby at home, but he might get a little piece of ham, who knows. But anyways, we're going to head in here and see what Sam's Club has to offer for Thanksgiving. Now I haven't been in here in a little bit. I've been shopping at Aldi's, but I wanted to change it up and just head into Sam's Club and see what they have going on. So I hope I'm not disappointed. Hopefully they have some yummy, delicious things for Thanksgiving and good prices. So if you're interested, keep watching. All right, it's beautiful and sunny. All right, when you walk in, it's very busy. So they have different size trays for Thanksgiving and the holidays. So that's really nice. And then they have a party set for $31.47. Then they have these nice plastic 48 count for $14.98. That's really nice. Very nice. A little bit more fancier than a paper plate. And then they also have a little bit fancier throwaway plastic, 180 pieces for $11.68. Very nice big thing of nice napkins, 660 count for $10.77. Now I am gonna get one of these. We are all out of tinfoil and I need that, so it's $20.48. They have pecan pie for $12.98 and a ton of pumpkin pie for days. $5.98 for the pumpkin pie. And then they also have apple pie for $10.98. A lot of options. This looks so delicious. These look so good. $19.93 for the brownies. Cookies, $19.93 as well. And all these little cinnamon crumble cakes, cherry Danish, French toast swirl, blueberry strudel, apple iced Danish. Yum. A lot of options. And then of course, beautiful flowers. All right, so we're gonna get one of the pumpkin pies. I'm trying to see what date's better. Obviously 11/26. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then we are also gonna get brownies because Ruby said so. I asked her and she said brownies. I was like, but we can't have a Thanksgiving without a pumpkin pie. Okay, yeah, go ahead, you can take that one. It smells so good. All right, that's what we're gonna have for our Thanksgiving. Brownies galore. Maybe we'll get some vanilla ice cream too while we're here. Still have all their Christmas decorations. Beautiful. I wanted to go see their Christmas candy. I know we're looking for Thanksgiving right now, but Christmas popcorn for, let's see, how much is it? $15.98. And then they also have a bunch of different options. They have the pretzels, if you guys are familiar with, those are so good, for $9.98. Peppermint bark for $9.98. Peppermint chocolate almonds for $11.98. And then all the options, Reese trees for $14.98. Then they also have Christmas fruit snacks for $10.78. Candy canes, $14.98. And then all their candy galore for Christmas. Lots of different options. So we have this video game pinata. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these for $11.98, and the kids can have fun with that on Thanksgiving when we celebrate. These are cute little stocking stuffers. They're popcorn in a little bag. And those are $12.98. That's a great idea. So cute. Alrighty. Sorry, it was really loud over there, so some things will not have audio. We need some laundry detergent, but they don't carry the one I normally get, so I always have a problem with that here. So I'm just trying to see if they have anything. Okay. All right, well, I think we're just gonna go with the one over here. I think we've gotten this one before, Ruby. This one, is this one okay? It was good? Okay, so that one's $14.98. That's cottage cheese, sour cream. Doesn't have the price of this one. I'll just get one of these. All right, $5.64 for that. Oh, you know what? I need to get one of these for $11.98. Look pretty good? Yeah. Good price. So these are their hams, really tiny. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. I might do something like this instead. Yeah, it's just a much better deal. I think we're gonna do this. That sounds good to me. Okay. And then they also have cranberry sauce right here for $7.98. Already done. Alrighty. Well, we made it back out. That was a very busy store, but success. So we have everything we need for our Thanksgiving meal, plus what I'm bringing for the gathering at my cousin's home. I did upgrade today. It was cheaper, I guess. It was like $6 and some change to upgrade. So I should be getting some like money on my app or something. So I did that today. They informed me I could have saved so much money, so we're gonna be saving now. I am going to Aldi's now. I need to get some cream cheese. There was something else I needed. Oh, marshmallows, a couple of odds and ends for our Thanksgiving meal, pecans. So I'm gonna go see if they have those items that I need, and then we're gonna head home and I'll show you everything I picked up today for our Thanksgiving meal. Okay, y'all, we made it back home from Sam's Club and TJ Maxx. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have so far for my Thanksgiving meal for my family and what we're doing. Then I also have some clothes from TJ Maxx and a little bit from Sam's Club, as well as some more from TJ Maxx. So we're going to go ahead and get started, though, on the food that I bought mainly for our Thanksgiving. Now, I did need some tin foil for my cooking. That way I can wrap things up when I make it for my family. And then also we are going to my cousin's for Thanksgiving as a family. And I am making green bean casserole. And then I'm also bringing cranberry sauce. So I needed some tin foil. Yams, we are making sweet potato casserole, and I am not just going to do it by scratch this year. We've got a lot going on, so this will be helpful to have sweet potatoes in a can already ready for me. So that's what this is going to be for our family, for our Thanksgiving meal. Then I have 2 large cans of green beans. One is going to be to take to my cousins because, again, I'm making green bean casserole, and then one will be for us. I love green bean casserole. I think that's my favorite dish alongside the ham. And then we also needed some cream and mushroom soup, so this should be plenty to make both. If not, I still have quite a few cans on my shelf as well. 1 thing of coffee, we're running low, so again, this is not for Thanksgiving meal, but I will have some that morning and probably that evening. So we cannot run out of coffee, you guys. When you are a mom to 8, coffee is a must, and it smells so good. It has that little hole in here, and I can just smell it as I push on it. We are needing some laundry soap. I have heard from a little birdie, and so I picked this up. This is not the one we normally get, but I am not going to Target right now, so this will do just fine. All right, and so, of course, Thanksgiving would not be Thanksgiving without the pumpkin pie, at least for our family. It's a tradition. And then some of the little ones do not like pumpkin pie, so that's okay. So we have brownies to accommodate them. And then I will be heading to Aldi's to pick up a few things. I did not make it there today. They were actually extremely busy, so I decided to bypass that. But I will get there very soon, and basically all I need from Aldi's is some cream cheese, some whipped cream for on here, and then also just some vanilla ice cream. But this will do for the other ones that do not like pumpkin pie. They will be just fine with some brownies, and they look so good. I can't wait to try one. Then over here, I looked at the hams they offered at Sam's Club, and they were very tiny, as you guys had seen. So I thought this would be probably the best option. So I'm just going to cook this in my oven and then slice it up, and that should be plenty for our family with some leftovers as well. With all the sides, we should be just fine. This one was $14.27. This one was $13.42. Cranberry sauce. I have never had this before. Harry's. My grandpa, his name was Harry Welker. And yeah, so that reminded me of him, that name right there. But it comes with 2. Again, I've never had this, so we will find out if we like it on Thanksgiving when I make it. Which I believe I'm making it on my husband's day off, which is before Thanksgiving. He will be joining us on Thanksgiving. If you're staying along with this journey, we are going to my cousin's on Thanksgiving. So he'll be there for that. But I always like to make a nice Thanksgiving as a family for us at home. So one of these will be for us to take along to my cousins as well. 2 heads of lettuce. We are going to be making a salad as well for a side. We have cucumbers, carrots, and peppers. With those, I plan to make a veggie tray. And then if they want to incorporate it with their salad, they sure may. And then also I'm going to do, I think it's called pepper poppers, I want to say. Maybe that's the wrong name. I can't remember. But basically the recipe calls for cream cheese, sausage, paprika, and a few other seasonings. And then you just stuff the pepper. So I think it's pepper poppers, I want to say. Or stuffers, I'm not sure. Sour cream. And then I'm going to make this right here, this stuffing. I have not made this before, so let me know if you guys have. And if you liked it, I'm just going to follow the instructions on the back and figure that out. We can't have Thanksgiving without sparkling grape juice, you guys. That's like a must for me, I feel, alongside like green beans and ham. So we picked that up as well. Then we need these fried onions, of course, for the green bean casseroles that I'm making. And then a bag of candy. So this has 130 pieces. I think it will fit just perfect in here. We have been putting this off, not intentionally, just timing is everything. So I thought that would be fun for Thanksgiving. We can bust that piñata in the garage as a family, and the kids, I think, would get a big kick out of that. So that is everything that we have so far for our Thanksgiving meal as a family. And then I'm going to also do some like baked beans on the side, macaroni and cheese as well. Oh, I'm missing cheese. How silly of me. So we are also having, these were in the fridge. I meant to bring them out to show you guys. So I bought this big block as well to make homemade macaroni and cheese my kids love. And then crescent rolls. Again, you guys, what was I thinking? So anyways, that is pretty much, again, everything that we're having. I don't think I forgot anything. We have a lot of sides, a little appetizer. Yeah, so that's what we're doing for Thanksgiving so far. Now moving over here to TJ Maxx. Okay, so here is my outfit for Thanksgiving as of right now, right? Sometimes those things can change, but this coat was so cute. I seen it last second at TJ Maxx as I was walking out about to give up. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's so cute. It's so soft. So I bought it. It was like $40, $39.99. Again, I can use this as a coat. I can use it as part of the outfit. Many ways that you can wear this with that coat. And then to put over this bodysuit, so if I don't want to wear the coat the whole time, I picked up this today at Sam's Club. So it's just a little black jacket, or sweater, I should say. It's long sleeve, really cute and darling. It has these little bows, and they're buttons so I can button it or leave it open. It's just, you can kind of see a little bit better of what someone's wearing. And this is like from Express, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, I just think it's really cute and darling. And that way, if I don't want to wear this sweater the whole time, I can have that little sweater over it. And then I'm just going to pair this with my cowgirl boots, as well as these socks that I had picked up at TJ Maxx. And I do have them on right now, so they work really well with scrunching. It's a nice length. It's not too thick, not too thin. And these were only $8.99 for 8 pairs. So again, we've got these socks from TJ Maxx. I just looked around a little bit. I did pick up Ruby a pink one like this. She wasn't too fond of it, so we returned it. But I like it. It has the sleeves at the bottom are a little bit tighter. The rest of it's very loose, but it's so soft. For $14.99, I was like, I could wear this for Christmas, Valentine's Day, you name it. It's just a nice little cute sweater to dress up or be casual with some sweats. Then Ruby and I both, whoops, the doggy toy. I'll show you that in a second. But this is Eddie Bauer, and these were on sale for $16, originally $20. And it's just, again, so soft with the pockets, very sporty. And so her and I can match. I feel like that's like a thing. Her and I like to match. And then the younger ones normally match. And then she wanted these socks. She thought they were really cute. And I said, sure, go ahead and get them. These were $9.99 for 3. But again, they're super soft and they're a nice length. So that's her sweater. We're going to match. And then when I seen this, I thought of her. She loves bunnies. She's had so many bunnies. But I just thought this was too cute. I couldn't pass it up. It's red, ruby red, and then the bunny, ski bunny. So cute. It came with earmuffs, really big red ones with like a red bow. She gave that to Nevaeh. I was like, that's okay. You don't have to wear it. And then these cups I just thought were really cute as well. They were $4.99. This is a Hallmark brand, and there are, I'm trying to see how many cups. I think there's 12. Yes, okay, there's 12. But these are nice just for church in the morning when we want to head to church with a nice hot cup of coffee. And then we couldn't leave TJ Maxx without a dog toy. This was $8, $7.99. He's already seen it, but I wanted to show you guys. Anyways, it squeaks. He's so excited to get this, so we're going to give that to him in just a minute. And then for my husband, we bought that jacket, and I was thinking, you know what? I want to get him a nice new shirt to go underneath it. And this is just really handsome. I like it. I think it will pair very nice with that darker jacket he has. And the buttons, just very cozy and cute and handsome. And then these are his favorite pants from Sam's Club. He uses these kind of pants also for work. But he requested me to buy him a brand new pair for the holiday. And so I did just that. And this, again, will go really nice with that sweater we bought for him at Walmart. So that is everything we picked up at Sam's Club for our Thanksgiving meal, alongside TJ Maxx to finish out our shopping for our Thanksgiving outfits. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching and coming along shopping for our Thanksgiving meals. We're going to go ahead and give this to Brew Bear, and I'm going to show you his sweet reaction. All right, Brew, you want your baby? You want your baby? It's funny how dogs know what is theirs and what is not theirs. Is that your baby?
Oh.
So big. We just have to make sure he doesn't take it outside because it gets all wet and gross.
Oh.
How does he know? Like it's not one of your guys' stuffed animals. How do you know that's your baby? How do you know? How do you know? He's a good boy. All right, he wants to go play in his room. You want to go in your room? Meeting with the girls. He loves hanging out with the girls. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back to my full house. So today we are at Aldi's. So excited to go in here. It's been a little while since I've been into Aldi's because I've been heading to Sam's Club and Costco. Today we are doing a emergency stock up and I'm thrilled to head into here. This is like my go-to place for an emergency stock up. They have great canned goods and all the things you need for an emergency. So we're gonna head in and see what's going on in Aldi's today. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. Let's go. It's a hot one today. So got my extra quarter. We're gonna have to get a couple carts today. Got my coffee. All I'm gonna do is lock my van because we don't want anyone breaking in, right? Got my Ruby Dooby here with me today. Thanks for coming along, Rue, to help me out and push these carts. We definitely came on a very busy day, so we're gonna see what we can take out. Okay, so we're gonna get a whole case of this Club crackers for Lunchables for $2.99 a piece. So we're gonna times that by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're not gonna get any extra treats only because I'm not doing that today. We're gonna look over here now at all of the chips. We do need to go ahead and stock up on some chips. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do a whole case of the plain potato chips for $1.59 a piece. All right, so there's 10 in here for $1.59. All right, next we need to stock up on their chips. I do like these ones, but I want to look at the organic ones first. These are at $3.59 a bag. Their organic ones down here are $2.89. So I think we're gonna go with these. All right, so we got 12 of these for $2.89 a piece. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get some bagels as well. We're gonna do plain bagels for $1.99 a piece. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab some bread over here. This is the honey wheat. This would be good for French toast and etc. So we're gonna grab 10 loaves of that for $1.85. Right, again, we're gonna go ahead and grab a whole box of bananas. This is great for an emergency. You can freeze them and you're ready to go for it. All right, so I'm gonna grab a whole case of these blueberries for $2.69 a piece, and then I'm gonna freeze most of them. So this cart's pretty full already. We've got bananas on the bottom down there, as you can see. So we're gonna go ahead and get some apples and then head over to the canned goods. So they have some Honeycrisp apples over here. These are my kids' favorites for $4.19. I think I'm gonna pass. We're gonna wait until we go to Costco. All right, so we do need a lot of canned goods. So we're gonna get a lot of black beans. We are pretty out of that for 85 cents. We're gonna get every kind of bean. We use that for our chili, as well as up here, kidney beans. And then we're gonna get some sweet peas, green beans, and corn. So those are all 76 cents a can. And then we're gonna work our way up over here, as well as getting some sliced carrots for 95 cents. Okay, so for like an emergency, you need to stock up like something like this. We are all out of our canned vegetables. I've waited a little too long, so I'm thankful that I was able to do this today. So this is all of our vegetables times 3. Again, I waited way too long, so I'm actually glad to have this back on our shelves now. So now we're gonna go ahead and get some applesauce over here for the kiddos for $3.09. So at home, I took a picture before I left so we can kind of see what we needed, and we are pretty much out of our mandarin oranges. and peaches. We're pretty good on everything else when it comes to fruit wise and what the kids like to eat. Mandarin oranges for each one is $1.45. That definitely has gone up in price. And then the peaches are $1.39 a piece. So I took a picture before I left with the intention of being able to know what I needed. This is a little last minute plan, but I'm so thankful that I can even come out and go ahead and do this emergency stock up. We have ran really low on everything, and that's just unacceptable when you are a large family. So this is not panic mode, this is being prepared. And so taking a picture has really helped me with knowing what I needed to get. So I've just been going back and forth checking the picture. So now we're gonna get some condiments, and then we also need to get noodles, pasta, and spaghetti sauce and Alfredo sauce. So let's get going. Ruby's favorite pickle. Do we not have any more of those at home? I need to look at the picture real quick. So I looked on the picture and we are basically almost out of ketchup, which is crazy, but I need to go ahead and get a whole case of ketchup. So they have plenty of ketchup over here, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a case of this for $2.15. All right, so again, I just looked at my picture, which has been such a big help right now. Of course, I could have made a list, but I will tell you, this has been so much easier. So just a little friendly reminder, if you are in a hurry like I was, take a picture of your pantry or wherever you store your food, and that will definitely come in handy. So we are out of peanut butter, basically. I think we have like one big jar and a little one. And again, with emergencies, peanut butter is a great source of protein. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a whole case of this organic peanut butter. They're each $4.39. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 of each jelly. My kids like peanut butter and jellies, but they're not like crazy on it. They prefer just like a peanut butter sandwich. So I'm gonna get 2 strawberry for $2.35 and 2 grape for $2.59. All right, and so we're also gonna go ahead and grab one of these honeys for $6.99. All right, again, we have one big thing of mayo left, and we just can't have that because mayo is an easy peasy thing to have if you need to make something quick with chicken or tuna in a can. You can whip it up with some mayo. So $4.95, we're gonna go ahead and grab a few of these. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up 4 of the vinegars. Basically that's like a whole case for $3.89. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and get a whole case of pretzels for $1.99. All right, so they have a lot of different bar options. So I'm just trying to debate what I'm gonna get. These are great for an emergency. Let's see here. I think what I'm gonna do is get a whole case of these and then a whole case of the chewy dip as well. So $2.15 for these and $1.89 for those. All right, again, a great thing to have on hand for an emergency is oatmeal. So we're gonna do 6 of these for $3.99. Okay, another great source of protein for an emergency are refried beans. So we're gonna go ahead and get a whole case for 99 cents. Stock up on some noodles. It looks like Aldi's has changed their packaging, so it's plastic packaging rather than the cardboard. So we're gonna get a bunch of the macaroni and spaghetti noodles. Oh, hey guys, welcome back to my full house. If you are new here, my name is Natasha. I am a mother to 8 children, 4 boys and 4 girls. I wanted to introduce myself because I know I have a lot of OGs here, but I also get new subscribers and I want them to know a little bit about me before we get started. So I am a stay-home mother to 8 children, like I mentioned. My husband and I have been married for almost 15 years. And he is the main breadwinner, but I've been so blessed to do YouTube as a second income. So not only do I get to stay home and homeschool my children, but I also get to work and hang out with you guys, which is so much fun and such a blessing. Today's video is going to be a really good one. Haven't done one of these in quite some time. You guys can go do the history, look back at my old videos, see where the last time I did a emergency haul. So I'm pretty sure it's been anywhere between 3 to 6 months. It's kind of like where I go. So this is now going to be our summer emergency haul. So I went to Aldi's today. We did a lot of shopping. I had 2 carts, left with 3. You know how that goes. If you do a lot of shopping, you end up with an extra cart at the very end. Without further ado, I'm going to show you guys everything that I picked up today at Aldi's for my emergency haul for the summer. So let's get started. All right, so as you can see, we have a lot going on today. This is gonna be an interesting haul, but a lot of good things to go ahead and stock up my shelves for my family. So I'm gonna go ahead and start way down here on the bottom. This is a really important stock up in my opinion. If you guys like bananas, then you'll understand. If you don't, it's okay too. But I'm gonna go ahead and explain what we're gonna do with these bananas and why I bought so many. So with being such a large family, our kiddos really do enjoy just a normal banana just like this to eat as a snack, a breakfast item, any time of the day. Then also we like to freeze them. Sometimes we'll freeze them just like they are right now, or we'll wait till they get a little bit more riper. It just depends on what we're using the bananas for. For example, if we're just eating them, I'll leave them, I have a basket on the table or the counter. They can go ahead and help themselves pretty much any time of the day. I'm okay with. On the other hand, if we're just going to go ahead and freeze them for smoothies, I will go ahead and take them like they are. Now, if I'm using them for like banana bread, I might go ahead and leave them so they can get a little bit more ripened. That way, they're ready to go for like that yummy, delicious banana taste in banana bread. So that's kind of what I would do with these. But yeah, we love bananas here, so this is not uncommon for us to get a whole box of bananas. Now, if nobody's wanting bananas, which it's happened in our home, they will just end up in our freezer, and then we use them in smoothies a lot. But it doesn't always happen or work out like that. Most of the time, the kids are thrilled to see bananas on the counter or on the table. Now, you guys might mention or wonder, I guess I should say, how do we take care of all this food? How are you able to store it, preserve it, all those questions? And those are great questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that really quick before we totally get started on this haul. So I have a Mega Mama pantry. I've always dreamed to have this, and it's finally happened. So we have a lot of shelves going on here where we can store canned goods and certain items that will not go bad that are meant to be stored this way. Then we also have some shelves over here as well. I have a seasoning rack up here, and then we have more shelving for other odds and ends of cans. And then in this direction, I have a shelf just for condiments, as you can see right there. And then you can tell we need to go ahead and stock up. That's why we did this today. This is forks, knives, and spoons. We have straws back there. And then just some other odds and ends that we use for cooking. I love these to meal prep with. Some just birthday stuff. We have broth in that one. Plastic containers when needed for extra cooking. And then this is our 4th of July bucket. I went ahead and I put up. That way we are ready for the 4th. Now, in our kitchen upstairs, we also have a refrigerator. So this is our extra refrigerator downstairs. So it's a freezer and refrigerator. Then we also have 2 deep freezers. So we are able to preserve, like this one is meant for my flour, bread, and like bagels. And then we also put extra fruit in here if needed. So like extra bananas and stuff like that. This one is just my meat freezer. This one up here is for like popsicles, and then just like easy peasy meals, extra things like that, even butter. I hope that helped you guys like kind of understand where we put things. Again, we have a refrigerator and freezer upstairs, so there's more space for that as well. And we've needed that before doing a big shopping spree as well to stock up for our family. And then we also have cabinet space up there. Behind me here is mainly like toiletries, shampoo, things in that nature. But we're gonna talk about food now. Okay, and then over here, I went ahead and I decided to pick up 6 of the plain bagels and 6 of blueberry. And these are just gonna all go into the freezer for upcoming days. We don't really go through bagels as much as we used to, so this is gonna really be nice to have in our deep freezers. Okay, and then up here, I picked up 10 of these whole wheat breads. Now, my family prefers, obviously, sourdough bread, but Mama ain't making sourdough bread right now. In the meantime, we are gonna go ahead and fill up our freezer with some honey wheat bread. These are mainly gonna be for French toast and toast. We like to do a lot of cinnamon toast in the house with sugar, and then just French toast in general that I'll make on the stove. My kids prefer Lunchables with crackers, and then there's another bread that they prefer. I forget the name of it, but you guys have seen me buy it plenty of times. I think it's like a Sara Lee brand. So this will mainly be just for things that I'm gonna cook up with for breakfast and things like that. not sandwich. So this will be good to have in our freezer along with the bagels. And then right here, I think I've got one big jar, as you can see down there, of peanut butter and one little jar. Now the difference is those are not organic, and I am gradually trying to change things out. You're gonna see some things, you're gonna be like, well, that's not organic. Again, it's a gradual process for me. So this is creamy peanut butter, and this is organic. It was quite expensive for each one of these. So again, you probably could have got a better deal at Costco. I was at Aldi's, and I just really wanted to focus staying there and stocking up on my emergency supplies this time. So this has like that oil on top, as you can see. So I'll just have to give that a really good stir once we open it. But I am excited to have this on my shelf because we make a lot of smoothies, and some of my kids do like peanut butter and jellies, and you'll see we have some jelly over there. So this will be good to go ahead and fill up on our shelf for emergency purposes. Great source of protein. So this right here has 6 bars inside of it, and I ended up picking up, let's see how many, 2, 4, 6, so 12 of those, and then 12 of the sweet and salty nut ones. If you guys have had these are pretty good too. Now my kids are gonna see these, and they already have, and they're like, can I? And I'm like, you guys, we're gonna save these for emergency purposes, because we all know things like that happen, and this will be great. I can take 2 boxes and we can hit the road if needed. Life happens, and I like to have things on the shelf ready to go. So we're gonna hang on to those for a bit. I'm gonna check the date for you guys so you know. Again, this is good until May 3rd, 26. So we've got plenty of time on those. Okay, and so this one says December 28th, 25. So we've got plenty of time for that. Obviously, these are all going to be gone probably before December, because I'll probably do another big emergency stock up right around fall time. This is a summer emergency stock up. Okay, and then down below here, let me move these out of the way. Got those out of the way. Down below here, again, if you guys are familiar, my kids love homemade Lunchables. And so these Clubhouse crackers will come in handy. I picked up a case of those. They were $2.99 a box. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this was like 30 bucks for all of those. But again, these come in handy. Some kids would prefer a sandwich, and a lot of my kids prefer the Lunchables. Right. And now for the big guys. I stocked up a lot on some snacks here. Again, these are easy things to grab to go when needed. As you can see up above here on my pantry shelf, I only have some crackers left and some pretzels. That's not going to do when you have 8 children that depend on certain things. And again, emergencies happen and everyday life happens, but this is something that I know they will be just fine with. I don't buy anything for my family to eat unless we eat it. Even if it's on sale, I won't buy it knowing if we're not going to eat it. So I bought a whole box of barbecue potato chips and a whole box of just plain potato chips. There are 10 in each box right there. And then up above here, there are some more crackers for the kiddos. Some kids prefer this Ritz brand over the Clubhouse, and I'm totally fine with that. I picked up 5 boxes of those. Now, the only thing with the Ritz crackers, they do run more in price rather than the Clubhouse crackers, where they were about $2 cheaper. Down here, I picked up a whole box of pretzel sticks, and I believe there are 11 in here is what I counted, to add to the other 2 I have up there. And then this is like our main go-to for chips. Now, we have been stocking up at Sam's Club. As you guys remember, they have that big box of taco chips, but Sam's Club chips are a bit harder in my opinion. They're not my favorite, but they're a great deal for sure. These are like our go-to. They're a little bit thinner and a little bit easier to crunch into, and we can put like a whole bag of this on a cookie tray and make, you know, nachos out of that. So there are 12 bags of these yellow corn tortilla chips for our family. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the table. There is a lot going on here, so we're going to start by the applesauce. My kids actually really do enjoy applesauce. They prefer, of course, a Honeycrisp apple, but again, emergencies happen and we ran out of apples. So this is a good staple to have on your shelf for emergency purposes when you have a lot of little ones or even picky eaters. So I picked up 12 of these applesauce jars, and there's 6 more on the bottom there, as you can see. And those are gonna go on our shelf for the coming days and for emergency purposes as well. So my rule of thumb is I don't mind if the kids go at it, but I also want some of these left just for emergencies, because that is the whole point of this big haul. So I also went ahead and I picked up some semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now, these weren't very expensive in my opinion. Again, it's a give and take. I was at Aldi's. I'm not planning on going to Costco at this present moment. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure I picked up what would be necessary for an emergency. Chocolate chips, in my opinion, are one of those things. And here's why. You have a lot of little ones and you made some overnight oats. Your power's off, your refrigerators are still working when it comes to it staying nice and cool. We do have a home generator, so that does help us. But again, we have picky eaters. So I made overnight oatmeal in a jar. They don't want to eat it. I'm all out of honey. Chocolate chips for the win. So they will eat some good oatmeal and be happy, and mom will be happy knowing that they're fed. So 6 of those, and these are going to stay on our shelves. These are not going to be for chocolate chip cookies. I'm sorry, Ruby. These are meant for emergency purposes. And then as we stock up more, we can go ahead and start dwindling down, and we can do those things. But that's going to stay on the shelf in the meantime. Over here, we went ahead and picked up 6 of these oatmeal, because even if I can't cook oatmeal on the stove because our power went out, you can do overnight oats, like I mentioned, in a jar with some milk and all your yummy ingredients that you have on hand. So 6 of those, as you can see, all 6 of them. Down below here, we picked up some blueberries. Now, this is a great thing to have as well. I'm going to be freezing half of these for my family. I'm gonna put them in freezer baggies, and they will be ready for us at any point that we need them for an emergency. We went ahead and picked up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's more on the bottom. So 12 of those. 6 of them will be frozen in our deep freezer. All right, so one more thing to go along with that yummy oatmeal that you can make in a jar is you can also, if you have some applesauce on hand and you have picky eaters, or even for yourself, you don't have any fresh apples on hand, you can put a couple spoonfuls of some applesauce inside. So that's like another way that you can do it. Again, too, if you do not want to use water or milk for your overnight oats, you could probably just use applesauce to go ahead and help them like start brewing and cooking in that jar overnight. All right, so a good another staple to have on your shelf for emergency purposes is elbow macaroni noodles. And this one's busted a bit, so that's not good. We'll put that in a freezer baggie. Things like that happen within moving from the store back into your home, and that's totally fine. So I've got freezer baggies. I'll just put that in, take out all the air. So I ended up picking up, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 of those. And my kids love homemade macaroni and cheese. They prefer that well over store-bought box macaroni and cheese. And then I also picked up 4 of the fettuccine noodles. They were all out of spaghetti noodles, unfortunately, but we will use fettuccine noodles because we also picked up some Alfredo sauce. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And then I picked up 2 angel hair because, again, they were all out of their spaghetti noodles, so I just wanted to go ahead and grab what I could that was at my local Aldi. I went ahead and I also picked up 6 of these syrups. Again, this is not total maple syrup. Obviously, it's not even maple syrup, but it's a balance. I got my organic peanut butter. I didn't get my organic syrup, but you have to do what's best for your family, and fed is best. So 6 of these for the win. And then also I wanted to go ahead and stock up on our pasta sauce. So these are organic. So you win some, you lose some, right? I don't beat myself up, and you shouldn't either. You have to do what you can do with your budget. So this is tomato sauce, and it has tomatoes and basil. This is my go-to. I like it, the taste of it. So we picked up 12 of those. All right, and then I also picked up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these Alfredo sauce. Now I like this one more. It has the garlic in it, and to me it just has like a better taste. You can always add garlic to whatever you want, but I like that it already has it, and my kids really enjoy this brand and the taste. So 10 of those. Now again, with emergency purposes, if you have a freezer full of bread, and you need some good peanut butter and jellies. You've got your peanut butter. I have no jelly, I don't believe so, on hand. No. So that's not good. We need to have some jelly on hand. So I picked up 2 strawberry right here and 2 grape. So I'm happy to have those on hand. I didn't stock up a ton on that because it wasn't in my budget, but I did get 2 of each, and so that's a great way to start. And then I went ahead and I picked up 2, 4, 6 mayo. We are in summer mode and we can do a lot of things with mayo. If you look on my shelf right here, I have a ton of tuna and chicken in a can. That's another way that you can have a meal easy peasy. You're on the go, emergencies happen, you gotta hurry up and run out. You can do that. So I like having different options on hand. And I also prefer, a rule of thumb is like, don't touch one of these. So like I have 2 left. So once I get down to 1, I'm gonna leave this one and make sure I write it down or take a picture like I did today of each section before you go to the store, and you can remember what you need to get for your shelf. All right, so another good thing to have on your shelf is some honey. You could put this in your oatmeal. You can sweeten anything you want with honey. So I went ahead and I picked up 1. Now, I was a little shocked by the price. It was $6.99. I remember when this was like $3.99. So prices have definitely gone up. So again, stocking up my shelves is a gradual process. I don't think anybody should stress themselves out. Do what you can with your budget, even if you buy 1 extra thing to put on your shelf every payday, if that's the kind of budget you have. At least you're adding to it, is what I'm trying to say. All right, my daughter loves this bread and butter chip pickle. So we have one on our shelf, and we looked at the picture when I was at the store. We took pictures of our pantry, and I was like, well, we have one, go ahead and pick an extra one up. So that way we always have 1 in the fridge, 1 on the shelf. 4 of these big jugs of vinegar. This is really good. You can cook with it, you can clean with it. You can do so many things with vinegar. So I picked up 4 of those. We are all out of vinegar, which doesn't happen often, but I do believe this is an emergency purpose. You do a lot of things with it. All right, so this is my main reason for doing this summer emergency stock. All the cans that I picked up today. As you can see, I do have some canned goods back here on my shelf. I took a picture. We got what we needed to go ahead and fill that up for our family. Okay, we're gonna start right over here by the fruit. I went ahead and I picked up a lot of mandarin oranges. I believe I have 24 cans. Yes, I do. For my kiddos. And those are great in a salad. Those are great by themselves. And one thing I love about these cans is that you don't need a can opener. You can easily open it with your hand on the go. If you have an emergency, grab a couple cans of mandarin oranges, box of crackers, some meat and cheese. Grab yourself a tuna packet. Ready to go. Okay, so down here underneath the mandarin oranges, I went ahead and I picked up 24 cans of peaches. My kids like this. Again, I only buy what our family eats, and that's how I go with it. So all of these, again, will go on my shelf, but whatever is on the shelf will go on top of that. That way we eat what's already there first. So 24 cans of peaches. My kids seen that, they're excited. They love that stuff. All right, we're gonna work our way over here. I'm gonna go ahead and move these pasta sauce out of the way so you can see what's behind them. Okay, so this little section right here, we have refried beans down here, and there are 12 cans of those. Now, these are not the easy ones that pop off, but we do have a hand can opener, so I always make sure to have one of those on hand too. Down below, in between here, we got a lot of diced tomatoes in a can, and those have basil in them, and let me see what else. Basil, garlic, and oregano. So I like that one more. It just has a little extra flavor in it, and it's delicious. So that's the kind I pick up, and those are organic. And then we also have some diced tomatoes with green chilies. I love making chicken chili, and so I use a lot of this in it. We can use anywhere between 2 to 3 cans. Again, you'd have to use a hand can opener or an electric one. It doesn't have that little tab, but it's okay. So I picked up 12 of those as well. So right here, you're gonna see exactly where I needed to stock up. So we eat a lot of black beans in this house. I'm telling you guys, when I tell you we love us some tacos or nachos, I'm not lying. We use a lot of black beans. I mean, I make chili, but we don't even use that many black beans in our chili. It's mainly for tacos. So I picked up 3 of the 12 pound. That's a lot of black beans. But as you can see, we have 1 case over here, and I knew we would already be gone very quickly. So that's gonna be good to have on hand. Our kids love them some black beans, and the ones that don't, they don't even know when I throw it in. Don't tell them. All right, so we also picked up a case of kidney beans. Mainly I use these in our chili, but we can also make some kidney bean salad. That would be good too for the summertime. Okay, so down below here, you're also gonna see where I really needed to go ahead and stock up. Our kids do like sweet peas, not all of them, but I can also make some chicken pot pie and throw them in and they don't even recognize it. But I had no sweet peas on my shelf. I did about a month ago buy a bunch of bags of frozen sweet peas, but we've already ran through those and a lot of our kids really do enjoy them. So I have 36 cans down here, 3 12 packs of sweet peas in a can. So that's good. We restocked our shelf with that finally. And then green beans, I picked up 36 cans of those as well. So 3 12 packs of those. So you can tell where our family really vegetables and fruit they like. So I normally just buy that. Over here, I also picked up 36 cans of diced carrots. These are easy peasy. Again, if I make homemade chicken pot pie, I'll come down here, grab 2 or 3 cans, depending on how big I'm making it, of green beans, diced carrots, corn, sweet peas, and grab whatever else I need, and we're good to go. So having these things on my shelf is really beneficial for our size family. So yeah, so 36 cans of diced carrots, and then we also have 36 cans of corn. Corn we go through probably the quickest because we have a lot of corn lovers, and then we do a lot of things with corn. If I'm making chicken chili, I'm gonna take some corn up. Chicken tortilla soup, I'm gonna take some corn up. If we're just having corn, I'm taking 6 cans of corn up. So as you can see, we're gonna go through that fast. So it's really important to have things on your shelf for an emergency. I ran low really quick, and I don't like when that happens, but life does happen, and you know, you gotta do what you can do. And that's why I don't beat myself up at the end of the day, but we're stocking up again. So that is everything that I picked up from Aldi's for my summer emergency haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna go ahead and put this away. My husband's here helping me, and I'm so glad that I have his help because this is a lot of heavy stuff. You ready, honey?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get going. Okay, so this is where I keep a lot of our condiments. I like to keep one of everything in the fridge, but the peanut butter I don't normally keep in the fridge. I mean, some people might, but this is where we keep a lot of our dressings, a little bit of dressing seasonings, ketchup, a lot of peanut butter we're gonna have now. I've got our mayo over here, and then we have pickles and mustard, and then a lot of different barbecue sauces, stir-fry sauce, teriyaki, and then we also have our Chick-fil-A sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up all of this organic peanut butter that we have. We are still gonna use this peanut butter up as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start placing all of these towards the back. So that way when my kids come down and I ask them to grab me a peanut butter, they grab what's in front first. Okay, so that way it's pretty in front for them. Next, we're gonna go ahead and put our mayo. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one out because we have quite a bit of mayo now, which is a very big blessing. We love chicken salad in the summer. And so it's nice to have these big ones from Sam's Club and Costco, but it is also nice to have these more smaller jars. So I think that fits them. And there we go. 1 jar of bread and butter. And then we also have another jar of pickles back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one away in the bags. That is our newest jar. There we go. We only have 1 honey, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place that right here by our picture. And then the jelly, I think I'm gonna go ahead, see, I'm gonna have to find a couple new homes because we've kind of sorted it the way that I wanted it when we first started this, and I don't think I had any jelly or jam on hand at that present moment, so I'm gonna find a new home for this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and rearrange a little bit here. I'm gonna put the beef ravioli. If you guys remember, we picked this up at Sam's Club, I think, the first or second time we went, and we still have them. This is another great emergency thing. I know it's not the best, but again, emergencies happen, and this has been helpful, as well as these cans of soup that have those little taps. My kids know how to do that. I'm just moving everything up a bit because what I'm gonna do is put the jelly next to the peanut butter over here. That way, if I tell them to come get peanut butter and jelly, it will make more sense for them. You know, I'm trying to make it easy for these kiddos. Or for my husband. All right, so we've got our jelly next to the peanut butter. Check. Next, we are gonna put away our syrup. And I used to have syrup here where the mayo was. So now I need to find a new home for that as well. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put it next to the jelly. Why not? So we're gonna go ahead and put that there. I think you guys can all relate. When you shop, your pantry has to be flexible. You have to just move things around when needed. And they fit perfect. There we go. We're gonna move these nacho cheese over here because we have a lot of applesauce and we need to find a home for that. So we're gonna go ahead and put all the applesauce right down here on the shelf. Alrighty, time for the ketchup. Oh, we've catched up on the ketchup. Get it? Alright, so here is our cute little container we bought from Aldi's. I don't remember if I filmed that or not, but these are from Aldi's. I'm not sure if they still have them, but I'm going to go ahead and take out the ones that are in there and restock the ones that we just bought. Put those more in the front. That way we use those first. We go through ketchup really quick. Alrighty. It's late here. Trying to get this done. Alrighty, so I'm gonna push that back. Put these ones right into the front. The kiddos can help themselves because they will definitely grab the ones in front. They won't reach for the back. I'm not joking. They will not reach to the back, so. All right, we're done with ketchup. We're gonna go ahead and get these chocolate chips put away. Out of sight, out of mind. Go ahead and put these here. Out of sight, out of mind. we go. This is like our little baking area next to the oatmeal. And now we just need to go ahead and put away these coffee pods. And I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just dump the ones we have from Starbucks into the bucket. Get rid of the box. This, we need to donate. You wanna take this to work?
Sure.
Okay, take that to work. Problem solved. And then this guy, I'm just gonna go ahead and put, I think I'll just move these items out of my way and put this right there. So we did it. Everything is put away. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to share it with a loved one or a friend, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below one of your favorite things to stock up on for an emergency. All right, I will see you soon with a brand new video. Take care and God bless.